Wow, I was walking over here and look at this. Today's adventure takes us to Oakwood Cemetery in Joliet, Illinois. Now, normally I would do this intro at the front gates of the cemetery or the front gate of wherever I'm at. However, that's right off of a busy street and all you would hear is traffic. So I'm in the cemetery now. This cemetery goes back to the 1830s. Huge cemetery, over 12,000 grave sites here. And today we're going to try to find some of the more interesting ones. There's mayors here, there's governors here, there's judges here, a brewery owner here back from the late 1850s. So come with me, will you, as we explore Oakwood Cemetery. As I just take a walk through here, I mean, it's just like, it's like a history book. Look at this spot here. Obviously a child or infant headstone. Well, it might be the headstone there. Can't see anything on it. But just look at this place. I'm speechless how beautiful this place is. And this is interesting. So these headstones, it's like Stonehenge. They're in a circle with nothing in the middle. Robert, something, right? Maybe you can read that at home. Robert something. See that, but this is incredible. Let's see what we got here. Again, very hard to read. Maybe you can read that. I cannot. So nothing's in straight lines in here. Everything's like in little family plots. This one is in a circle. I don't know if all these people are related or not. Looks like Albert. That's about all I can read on that one. These stones are only hundreds of years old, so it makes sense they'd be hard to read. Frances something O-U-D, wife of Rodney, born 1832, died, it looks like 1906. H.S. Bowen, it looks like, or R.S. or something. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I can't even imagine. I don't know. I mean, the cemetery is just so vast. Over 12,000 graves in here. And it just goes on and on and on. Like I said, a lot of these, nothing's lined up in rows. Everything is scattered everywhere. There's some things that are sunken into the ground. I wanted to see what this was. This caught my eye from a distance. And I wanted to see, look at this. Wow. Wow. Look at that stonework. I mean, obviously an infant. So sad. And we see here Walter Groth, 1876. Looks actually to 1878. What a beautiful monument in the honor of little Walter. And then next to it we have piles of stones. And what looks like it's an interesting one too. I thought it was a fallen stone, but then I realized I don't think so. I think it was supposed to be that way. Again, probably to mark an infant. Look at this beautiful monument here. This is the monument of an ex-governor of Illinois, Joe Matson. He was governor of the state from 1853 to 1857. And wow, that is absolutely beautiful. That's got to be 25 feet high. And in front of it are some tombstones. Hard to read, but maybe you can read. I know I had some feedback. You would like me to not move so quickly on the ones you can't read, because maybe some of you guys out there viewing this can read it. Mary Matson, born 1811, died 1894. And the beautiful tree trunk. Who is this? This is a Civil War veteran, Major, 64th Illinois Infantry, Frederick Matson, 1839, August 8th of 1862. So it looks like Frederick died while in battle in the Civil War. Bell Matson and Powell Fernald, 1849 and 1937. Just some incredible monuments. And speaking of incredible monuments, here's the Goodspeed Monument, which is, again, just 25 feet high. Unbelievable monument. I'm not sure who Goodspeed was. Here is John Goodspeed, 1857 to 1883. Minerva Henderson, wife of George Benham, 1834 to 1903. It's really beautiful stuff. I mean, let's pan the cemetery here and you can just see how beautiful it is. Look at this one. Julia Hoke died, 1 year old, 1846. John Hoke, 21 years old, 1858. Augustus Hoke, 1882 at 40 years old. I see Jessie, wife of S. Kelkins, 1874-1909. And Kitty Hoke, wife of W.H. Downing, 1876 to 1904. Just a fantastic monument. Wow, I was walking over here and look at this. Look at this. There's a Revolutionary War private buried here. This is obviously not original. This was replaced. It looks like Louis Joliet chapter replaced this. 1761. John Cook was born on Christmas Day, 1761. That is by far the oldest headstone I have come across yet. Or oldest person, I shouldn't say oldest headstone, although I don't know if that headstone, I imagine this headstone right here might be his, or perhaps the one behind the new one. That is unbelievable. Private in the Revolutionary War. Wow. I just need to wrap my head around that for a second. Wow. That is incredible. 1767. Wow. Here's a big obelisk that unfortunately fell off its base. Here's a captain, David Grover, Company E, 64th Illinois Infantry. Looks like Captain Grover died in battle October 11th, 1862. Lots of Civil War veterans in this cemetery. Lots. I can't get over that. 1761. 1761 for John Cook. That is incredible. Look at this. Look at this family plot. The fence still stands. Although the curbing is cracked, the fence still stands. This iron fence. Wow. You can see where a gate used to exist in this area. There used to be a gate there. Let's go in. Hopefully the family will welcome us. Robert Stevens is the name, so this is the Stevens plot. Hard to read more than that. But this is really nice. Unfortunately, it looks like there's a little damage to the fence down here as the cribbing seems to be eroding. And right outside of this are 3 tombstones that are not readable, but those are extremely old because they're just rectangular slabs of stone. There's no fancy designs or anything in them, so you know those are really old. So we walk around here. Again, Nancy Stevens, the mother, and then Robert Stevens, the father. Let's take a look here. The wind's starting to kick up. Hopefully that won't last. Elvis Harwood. So Elvis Harwood, I have that he's a Civil War. He wasn't a Civil War, as assistant surgeon. And he was mayor of Joliet from 1868 to 1869. Looks like he must have had some health problems and passed away shortly after. And then we have William Elvis Harwood, his son, born in 1858, died in France. So he was a medic in World War I, and he died in France. And from what I read, he's buried in France, but there's a memorial here next to his father. And somebody had recently placed these lovely fake blue roses at the base of his monument. Well, these monuments, extremely tall. This one here has got to be close to 20 feet tall. It says Harwood toward the top. And you have to remember, it's not like they came in here and put these heavy stones on a truck, came in here and got a crane and lifted them up and put them into place. They didn't have that equipment back then. These had to be put on their horses had to pull these in here, probably on some kind of carriage. And then you can imagine wood scaffolding erected up around this and hoists built so they can hoist these stones in place. It wasn't an easy job. This was a laborious effort to get stones like this in place to build this monument. Well, this is unfortunate. It looks like somebody did a little vandalism here and for some reason knocked over the Bowler tombstone. Elizabeth Thompson Bowler, 1925, Philip Bowler, and Raymond Bowler. That's too bad. I don't think that fell. That base is looks like it's pretty level. There's a mausoleum over here. Let's go check that out. I see Groth above the door. Again, another prominent figure in Joliet's history, Adam Groth. Now, he got his wealth from being a quarry stone supplier, so he owned one of these limestone quarries in Joliet. And these quarries in Joliet were massive. And he actually was a contractor. He built the Joliet's Union Station. Wonder who has the key to that lock. All right, let's see if we can get a better view. It's a little dirty. The glass is very dirty. That's the inside of the Groth mausoleum. Not the best of views, but it's pretty dirty. So yeah, and he built the Joliet Township High School. His limestone was used for the old Joliet prison that was famous for the movie Blues Brothers and TV show Prison Break. You even have limestone that was used for the steps of the White House in Washington. So just amazing. He died in 1919 at the age of 72. But it's interesting that he dealt with limestone his entire life, pretty much his entire life, and now is in a mausoleum that of course is made of limestone. I can't even fathom the amount of time it took to build a structure like this. I mean, again, this is 1919. I guess we may have had some trucks. I don't know if trucks were prominent back then, but you know, this all had to be shipped here from the quarry to Joliet and to the cemetery and assembled here. Beautiful, just really a beautiful structure.